Hello everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Our video for today is about UK benefits migrant families and OFW families do not know about.
When we first moved to the UK as the OFW family,
we thought benefits were only for those British citizens.
We were careful and we don't want to do anything wrong. And honestly,
yeah, we were very scared to ask, isn't it? But as time passed,
we slowly learned that there are legal benefits designed to support families, especially
those raising children in the UK.
In this video, we'll explain what support is free and safe to use,
what benefits are not allowed yet,
discounts and savings scheme,
and how UK-born children can be registered directly as British citizens using MN1 form.
Also, we will discuss the HERE community and council support.
Yes, indeed. Very important disclaimer. This video is meant to help migrant families avoid mistakes,
protect our visa status, and understand some options clearly.
And this video is for information only based on our own experience and is not legal advice. So, let's start with one of the most important thing, which is the NHS care.
If you're in a legal visa in the UK and you paid immigration health surcharge,
you and your children can use the NHS like GP consultation,
hospital care, and emergency services.
And for children under 18 years old, there's also a free eye checkups, free eye tests, and if your child needs glasses, basic glasses are also free. Lately, we just found out that kids can go private like the Specsavers and that they are not going to charge you. With my son's service before, they put him under NHS treatment. Additionally, for children under 18, free dental care that includes dental checkups, fillings, and tooth extractions if needed. Braces and orthodontic treatment is also free as long as it's clinically necessary. Moreover, pregnant or had a baby in the last 12 months, they are the only ones entitled to have free NHS dental treatment. This applies regardless of nationality as long as you are legally in the UK and entitled to NHS care. Also, all children under 16 years old are entitled to free NHS prescription, and also pregnant women are also entitled to free NHS prescription starting from pregnancy until 12 months after giving birth. In my case before, I just showed my maternity exemption card, which my midwife gave it to me, or you can just ask for MAT B1 form from them. This is the official maternity certificate used in the UK.
Next, education support. Education is another area where families get confused.
Children of OFW or migrant families can attend free education schools in the UK. Primary and secondary education is fully free. Schools also offer EAL support for children learning English. This is safe and legal service that does not affect your visa. Education is not classed as a public fund, so NRPF does not block school access.
All children qualify for free school meals depending on age, year level, family circumstances, and local council rule. In our son's school, reception up to year 3 are entitled for free meals. They also offer subsidized milk free from year 1, age 5, and when he was in reception, he has daily supply of free milk in school.
Now, let's talk about the most misunderstood topic, which is the child benefit. Child benefit is a public fund.
If you have NRPF
or no recourse of public fund,
you usually cannot claim child benefit, even if your child is born in the UK or your child is British.
It's only allowed after ILR status or when you're settled here in the UK or when no recourse of public fund is officially removed.
Claiming public funds without permission can later affect our visa or future ILR application.
That's why we have to be very careful.
Next topic, citizenship pathway for kids. If your child is born in the UK and meets certain conditions, they may eligible to be registered directly as British using Form MN1. This means they do not need to go through ILR first.
In our case, we applied online by ourselves and we waited around 2 months and received their British citizenship by post. This is legal, allowed, and provided by UK law, but many families don't know about it.
We have detailed videos about how we applied for our kids' British citizenship using MN1 form.
We'll put the link in the description below for your reference. And now we're going to discuss the discounts and saving money and community support. These are legal and smart ways to save money, and this is what we use here in the UK as a family.
Many OFW and migrants can save money here legally through charity shops, supermarket reductions. Here, we can utilize the free membership card where they offer various discounts. You may also want to try Too Good To Go app.
And you can check our video with this on how we save money for good food. I will also put the link on the description below so you can watch and know.
There are also NHS top discounts if applicable to you. We also use Blue Light card for some discounts. And for adults who are taking regular medication, you can apply for NHS prescription prepayment certificate, also known as PPC. You just pay a small fixed amount monthly or yearly, and you can get unlimited prescriptions no matter how many medicines you are taking. You just ask the nearest chemist or apply online.
For council and community support, libraries are always free, and there are lots of kids' activities, especially during school break. Also, there are children's centers, and there are parenting workshops offered without expense. Additionally, there are lots and lots of free museums and attractions for free and always available to explore. And why we are sharing this?
We're sharing this not to encourage misuse, but to help OFW and migrant families understand their rights and limits.
Knowing what is free, what is safe, and what is not allowed can protect our visa, our future, and our children. And
that's all for today.
Yeah, if you found this video helpful,
please consider subscribing to our channel.
Yes, please. And thanks for watching, and see you again next time. Bye!